Hey guys, Universe Darlings. If you hear construction going on, that's because there is. In the background, they've been bulldozing and working on a new house all day. They're just building new houses left and right in this community. We just had 2 major bushfires in the past week. I'm appalled that this humid weather can even get bushfires. I mean, it's been pretty dry, drier than usual, and windy, so that's why, and it's still warm, so I can only assume it's going to get worse. I am staying prepared. It's just kind of shocking that it affected this community area like twice in the last week. And to have seen the smoke, I mean, it was enormous, and that was an extremely small fire. Can you imagine the smoke if it was like devastating several homes and trees? I mean, this thing was huge. The smoke was in the air hours after it was put out, and you could see it from a distance, and it just billowed away for miles. And the funny thing is, it went like right near where my ex's house is, and I was like, at first immaturely saying karma, but then I quickly shut myself down, because when I saw it in the news and how serious it was getting, I was like, yeah, but I think he's okay. Whatever, we don't talk anymore, but I just found it funny that, not funny, but funny that it was more near his area. Anyway, there's nothing funny about bushfires. I'm shocked that it was in Australia, now it's here, and God knows where else, and God knows where else. So, that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about COVID-19, the coronavirus, okay? I do believe it was a pandemic a long time ago. By the way, I'm not sick. I look sick because I'm sweaty, because I just had some really spicy food. I tried to pat my skin before I started this video, and also the new red hair. Okay, you guys get to see it first. I notice when I wear red hair, it emphasizes the red pigment like on my face, and everything looks more red and scary. But I like red. I wanted to try it out, so yeah. Has like 2 different reds on it, I think. I kind of highlighted. Red's also my favorite color. But regardless, guys, this video is about how I am staying prepared for COVID-19. So apparently it's going to affect 80% of the population, which is wild. I do believe it. It's going to be basically like the flu. Everyone eventually gets the flu while they're alive on Earth. So this is going to be like the new kind of flu, except even worse. It's just going to be like a really bad flu for most people, but that's about it. But the fact that you get it is scary enough. So like, instead of putting yourself through a whole week, maybe 2 weeks of getting really sick, why not stay prepared and get ready? While not panicking, like most people seem to be, I went to the grocery store at my own discretion and risk without a mask. I don't know, I just feel so shy, like, unless everyone's wearing a mask, like, I'm not going to wear a mask myself. I don't like drawing attention to myself. Ironic, because I do YouTube, but anyway, yeah, I like drawing attention on YouTube, but not in real life. But I guess I'm just kind of like, I don't know, like, I feel better generally now, but like, I've been feeling very tired before that, and like now to hear about this, it's just like, I thought it would have made me more tired, but I feel more energized and like an adrenaline rush, like prepared. And I went out and got a bunch of like things like rice, beans, lentils. I forgot the toiletries, I forgot the toilet paper, I forgot the towel paper. No, I got the toilet paper, but not the towel paper. But I didn't get enough for like a month's supply or longer, you know. Most of this is just enough. I mean, it's a family of 4, so it's like barely enough for just a week. Not to mention, God forbid, a year if we need it, you know. That's, most people can't even afford to get a year of groceries at once. Like, that's not happening in this house. I ain't spending that much on groceries, no way. Especially if nothing comes of it, And I'm generally young, so I'm not that concerned for my well-being. I'm very healthy, knock on wood. And it's a 0.2% mortality rate for people in their 20s. So especially if you're healthy, even less. So I'm really not concerned. I've had the cold, the common cold, flu, whatever, multiple times, like even like the most drastic, like bedridden colds, and I turned out fine, okay? So I'm not that concerned, I'm not that concerned to self-quarantine because I'm a homebody myself. Like I've been self-quarantined 3 days in a row, multiple segments, different times in my life, okay? In a hibernation, sometimes in a depression. Nothing new there. Nothing I can't do. Oh God, y'all probably think I'm sick. I'm like patting my forehead and like sniffling and clearing my throat. Child, I panic every time I sneeze, okay? But it's scarier because when you live with people, it's like, especially people who go to their jobs every day and go out and about and shopping, and they come home and we're interacting, and it's like, I'm more concerned about someone giving it to me, honestly. Because really, I hardly go out. Like, there's people who go out to drink regularly and go out to eat. And it's like, not me. Like, once a year. Okay, do you know what I mean? Like, not literally, but I'm sure it's more than that. But, like, very, very frequent. No, very unfrequently. Is that a word? Not frequent, okay? I don't do that. Like, literally, my going out now, and maybe because I'm getting old, is going out to the grocery store, okay? Like, that's it. Like, get what I need, done, boom, boom, boom. And in general, I'm less likely to contract it because, watch, a week from now, guys, I'm sick. No, I'm joking, that's not funny. But, that would get views. But it's not about the views, okay? It's about my health and well-being, okay? Shut up, Tony. Y'all know I'm joking, shush. Okay, so, on a serious note, because I literally don't go anywhere. Like, literally, I will go to the hair salon, to the grocery store, maybe see a friend once in a blue moon, go to the local Starbucks, go to the Home Depot, get some things for the house, go outside in the garden, whatever. The garden, the lawn, whatever, walk the dog. I have this whole street to myself. Like, literally, I cannot even think of where I go. Like, I don't even go shopping. Like, all my shopping's online. Like, I literally don't go anywhere. I don't go to any book clubs, social groups. Anyway, it's not about me. How I prepared. So make sure you get cans of food, toiletries, gold and silver. So I'm going to shout out this website called jmbullion.com, jmbullion.com. I myself wondered at one point, how the hell am I going to buy gold and silver? You go to that website, okay? And they have a bunch of bodacious, beautiful Swiss metals, and they even sell chromium and platinum and copper, and it's cool, okay? And some people were saying, like, if we go under martial law, then there's not going to be any cash available, whatever. Get that, secure yourself. You can pawn it later, exchange it later, whatever. Keep it in a safe, and protect yourself at this time. Try to avoid contact with people, wear a mask, and honestly, I would even beforehand, because before it's officially claimed a pandemic, because people say it's an epidemic. No, they're like, it's on the verge of a pandemic. It's a pandemic, okay? Don't listen to the WHO, because WHO does not care, okay? Who cares, huh? There was a joke about that. But don't listen to the CDC, just, okay, listen to me. How about that? Heed my warning and my advice. And not to fearmonger or scare anyone, but that's how you stay prepared. Get some hand sanitizer, echinacea tea. I literally made a vlog like a month ago before this even became a huge deal. And I was like telling you guys, kind of hinting like there's gonna be some big deal spreading. And then look at it now. And people were saying, there's a lack of cases in this United States of America. Child, this thing have up to a 42-day incubation period. Someone had a 42-day. Okay. And I keep saying 14, then 24, then 27. And then someone had said 42. Like a week ago. And it's probably more by now, if the thing mutates. So, it's a virus. Viruses, there's no cure for them, right? They never go away. They may invent a vaccine, but that thing is forever in your body. And you may be immune to it, but even if they think of a vaccine, it will take at least another year to get it medically approved. So this thing is inevitably going to spread. Stay safe, you guys. I mean, the earth is unimaginably large. So the fact that this is actually spreading on such a wide scale, so many miles away in so many countries, is just out of proportion. I mean, I feel so sorry for those who have been affected and the families. We all have to pray for them. But I'm also not going to sugarcoat it either and say everything's okay. It makes me cringe when a government official says that everything is okay when it's not, And, overall, if this becomes like the next flu, then everything will be okay because it's basically like the new normal. But it's a matter of protecting our children, protecting ourselves right now. Elderly people are more likely to contract this thing, but still, there's still a rate for even younger. So, especially if you have underlying diseases, then you guys want to be careful. And take extra measuring precautions. Don't go out to big crowds and events. Right now I'm terrified because my mom and stepdad are going somewhere on a plane, and I'm just like, I'm just like praying for them, like praying that they have the best experience possible. The cruise ship incident, the hotel, I feel so sad. These people spending thousands of dollars on these vacations. Retired couples, like literally looking forward finally to their retirement, and to have to go through this hell, like literally it's hell on earth. It feels like the end of the world. Like literally I withdrew some investments because I was so scared, because everything just went to the pooper the last couple of days, and it just getting worse, and I just don't know what to do. I wanted to cry, and I was just like, had to remind myself like how much to be grateful for still, because people, there's people who don't have the resources manageable to even manage the health of their body, to be able to afford these medications, and if their families get sick, and it's just very devastating. And medical bills in America are through the roof, so I'm like literally terrified. I think, knock on wood, if that ever happened to me, like I would just self-isolate. I would do everyone a favor and quarantine myself and just keep to myself in my room and just mind my business and just not even go to the hospital, because if you go to the hospital, then it's like you're just spreading it even more and risking doctors, and I just don't want to risk people's lives. It's just something to think about, like knock on wood. But most likely someone like me would be okay anyway, so it's like, why would I even go get medical attention? You know what I mean? Like I'm tough, okay? I've handled the worst kinds of sicknesses and stomach viruses that almost killed me. Like I had major pain twice in my life, okay? Like the other day I literally gashed my leg, tissue open, no joke. Not the other day, the other year, it's just the other month, whatever, how long ago. It feels like yesterday. Jesus, everything's going so fast now. Refused to go get treatment. I poured that vodka over it, okay? I bit the towel. All right, I'm that kind of person. Like I will suck it up, okay? I'm not going to go to the doctors for just that. Like it will take a team to make me go. But I also don't agree with people being told to self-quarantine, because do you think someone's going to listen? They're going to be like, no, I'm okay, I don't have it. And then they're going to go out to the stores. And the thing that's scary about this is that people can get it and not even have symptoms and spread it around. It's just terrifying. Like, no wonder it's spreading so quickly. And you don't know. There's like a 1 to 3, 4 week, 5 week waiting period between if you know if you got it or not, and the tests don't know either, and it's like no one knows, and it's everywhere, and the numbers are being underreported, and we don't know what's going on in China, and they're quarantining 1 billion people, and it's just like, if this is not a pandemic, I don't know what is. That's all I have to say about that. But anyway, thank you guys. Hope this helped in some way. Maybe you got some information that you didn't already know about through this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.